Everybody, Mark Mannering here from Class Training with another 3-Minute Thursday. 3 tips in 3 minutes, more or less. This time round, I'm going to give you 3 big tips on how to manage your meetings in Microsoft Teams. 3 big tips that will help you work with meetings much more better. Now, the first big tip is to connect your meetings to a particular channel within a team. What I've got here is my usual meeting set up in Teams. So I've got a subject there. I've got the people who are going to come along that I'm going to invite. And what I'm going to do is connect this meeting to a channel. So I'm just going to click here. You'll see my teams come up and there's my main team. And I've created a channel called Meetings. So my first big tip is to connect or link all your meetings to a channel called Meetings. It doesn't have to be called Meetings, but it's a great way to coordinate and organize your meetings so that they're easily found. So there's the particular channel that's been assigned to this meeting, and I'll just go send, and there's my scheduled meeting in the calendar of Teams. Now you'll notice the little icon there that indicates that this is connected to a particular channel. If I open the meeting to make any changes, you'll notice that we can't change or remove the channel anymore. It's locked in or disabled. Now, by the way, in a minute you'll see the big advantage of why I've done that with meeting notes and so on. The second big tip is that while you are running your meeting or during the meeting, you can record meeting notes. So we'll have a look at those. I'm just going to join my meeting here, assuming the other people have joined as well, and we'll go into it. So here's my meeting, and if I go into the meeting notes here, I'll just record some notes about the meeting, and we'll see how and where they show up. Okay, so as you can see here, I've just got some basic notes, and these are being recorded as we're speaking with the particular attendees or chatting back and forth as well, and so on. So I'll just go back to the meeting. We'll assume I've left the meeting or it's ended, and we'll see where those notes will show up. So now you'll see the benefit of linking your meetings to particular channels. It doesn't have to be called meeting, that particular channel, but it's a great idea to call it meeting so you know where to go. Now, instead of having to search for past meetings or to go through your calendar manually, all we've got to do is go to the particular team, click on the channel that I've called meetings in this case, and up the top there I've got meeting notes, and this will gang up or consolidate all of your individual meetings, your separate meetings that you've linked to this channel. So by clicking meeting notes, there's the recent one I've just done. And what I can do is click the 3 lines here, the hamburger button as they call it, and I can see my other meetings. I've only got 2 here from separate times and separate scheduling that I've linked to this channel called Meetings. There was a course scheduling meeting back a couple of months ago. Okay, there's the one I've just done. So Teams, Microsoft Teams will gang up all the notes, and you can easily go back to see the information about what you talked about and so on. And the third big tip, and it all relates to these other 2 tips I've been talking about, the third big tip is to always schedule your Teams meetings from within Microsoft Teams. As you might know, if I go to Outlook here, I'm in my calendar here for Outlook, there's the meeting I've just scheduled because it synchronizes with my Microsoft Teams calendar. And as you might know, I can click and drag a time block here, and I've got a plug-in or a button that says let's create a new Teams meeting. So you can do this from Outlook. The only problem is you can't link the meeting to a channel from here. So if I click new Teams meeting, I get the usual sort of things that I can fill in, and I've got the links here and so on, but I can't save this and then add the channel later on. If I call this a meeting whatever, and I put the usual people in to come along to the meeting, if I send that off, that's now been scheduled through Outlook via the new Teams meeting button up the top there. Now back in Microsoft Teams, you can see that it's automatically been synchronized. The only problem though again is if I click here and go edit to have a look at the details, I can't now add a channel to this meeting, or I can't link this meeting to that meetings channel that I had before. So there you go, there's 3 tips. Now they're all sort of linked, as I said. Number 1, connect or link your meetings to a channel. You can call it meetings, you don't have to call it meetings, whatever you want to call it. Number 2, use your meeting notes. So get someone or yourself as the organizer to record the outcome or what you discussed in the meeting through that meeting notes, and those meeting notes will be consolidated from different meetings connected to that particular channel. And the third and final thing is always schedule your meetings from within Microsoft Teams, so you have the ability to link it to a particular channel. We cover all this and more in our Microsoft Teams online sessions. Have a look at the website for the next ones coming up, and Mark Mannering signing off. See you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.